What's up everybody, this is Limitz bringing you guys another high level Halo Wars video. This game is going to be against Tensa, Sikwitit, and once again some deadweight. And I'm playing with Jade Go and Elysium, who are both high level UNSC players. And so the combo that we chose to run for this map was Cutter Anders Arby, which is arguably one of the best combos for this map possible. And I made a mistake here early game. I didn't highlight the base right next to me right away because we're all going to be expanding. But it's not that big of a deal. As you can see, Tensa is running Anders Brute Arby for their combo, which is also a phenomenal combination for this map. So they were complaining about a leader screw during this game, which it's hard to really say what combo has the better advantage on this map. I think it completely depends on who outplays who. I think they're both phenomenal combos for the map. If you're going to have a double Covenant combo, they have like arguably the best double Covey combo for the map right now. So they were crying leader screw, but I beg to differ. I think this is just getting outplayed basically. So anyways, I double based, and basically what I have to look out for is the Arby taking out my expansion, or we just have to look for their Arby. And as you can see right here, we team up and we beat down Kihz. So Kihz loses his Warthog right away. This is what I'm talking about when I say outplaying people. So we start scouts up, and we get to collect more crates than they do basically. So we get eyes on the Arby, and we're all pinging it. And basically what I do here is I'm queuing up a keep so I don't get grunted down, and I'm waiting for that to queue, and I'm not going to queue up anything on my main base until I have enough money to get a temple out, because I do need to get my Arby out as quickly as possible, either to play defense somewhere, go offense, or hook control, depending on what happens. So I'm going to take a look at Tensa's bases here, and to my surprise when I scouted these bases was he didn't throw up a summit or a hall on either of his pads. He just went all warehouses. So he's doing an economic build-up while just building brutes off of a double base brute rush, which ideally you don't want to do because you are double base brute rushing for a reason. And you don't need to set up your economy. With what you have, you should be able to go straight into Banshees and Brutes, or Grunts and Brutes. But Tensa, although he does claim he can play Covenant, he's not showing it, not expressing it at all in any of the games that I've played against him. But he's a UNSC player, and he probably just doesn't understand those concepts. So as you can see right here, another good old-fashioned beat down on Kihz's Warthogs. He goes up to his hook, loses all of his Warthogs to me and Elysium, and Ellie's going to go ahead and take those back reactors from Kihz. And once again, that's just outplaying somebody. And so I see that the double base brute rush is beginning on my base, and I have Citadel already queued and it's up. And once again, this would have been a lot more difficult for me to stop if Tensa built Banshees or Grunts in this rush, but he's actually not going to build either, so this is a relatively easy double base brute rush to stop, and to the point where I think he only takes out like 1 or 2 pads, and that's it. Also, you guys are probably wondering what happened with Sikwitit's Arbiter this game. It was heading towards my base. I upgraded it. We never saw him again. what he ended up doing this game was he went straight up to our reactors, which is why Ellie and I aggressively went after their reactors and destroyed Kihz's warthogs and everything. So as you can see here, Jade has his first tank out, and he'll be able to shut down the brute rush where I left off at. And as you can see, once again, all Tensa really did was stop 2 pads, and that was the end of his brute rush. And from this point I can hit either covey. What I'm going to be doing here is just double pumping grunts from each base, and I'm going to hit Sikwitit because he's going to be able to get air much quicker, and if by the time I get to Tensa's bases he should already be double pumping. So I'm going to just stick on the Arby, kind of drop his summits, crush his economy, and take out their arbiter factor on their team. And as you can see, Jade pushed up with his tanks onto Kihz's expansion, which is weak. And although the RB did recall and went to rage at Jade, they're going to be dropping a D-bomb over there, so everything's fine. That's the bonus of W and SC. We have 2 D-bombs. And so basically now I'm going to just start crushing the economy here of Sikwitit. And Ellie has his Grenadier Hogs helping out with the tanks. And together they're just going to wipe out that base. And at this point I'm shielding both my bases. And my reasoning behind that is because Tensa has to be getting like a lot of air up. And so I'm planning on just saving up some money and buying my Tech 2 and just pumping vampires. That way our Goss Hogs don't have to drive all the way to the back side of the map to defend Banshees and whatnot from bases. And as you can see, Kihz has Goss, but between my RB right here and Elysium's Hogs, we're going to pretty much take care of that, especially with Jade's tanks on the other side. Although I get D-bombed, he doesn't do a good job of trapping my RB in there, so I'm just going to recall. And then we just trap his Hogs instead. So it's just a bad outcome for Kihz. So I'm getting double healed, and it doesn't look like I'm anywhere near vampires, and it doesn't really matter because for some reason Tensa doesn't have any Banshees. Like, I really don't know what Tensa did this game, especially with the like economic boom that he did with his brute rush. The fact that he has such a little amount of Banshees at this point in the game, it's kind of bad. So as you can see, his base back there, Tensa's base, is actually really built up, which is unnecessary build up when Elysium was driving up there. And I saved up for vamps, and I'm going to be slowly pumping some vampires here. And you know the game's over when Banshees are trying to fight off the Goss. We don't have a clue where Kihz's Goss Hogs are at. He lost his base. Sikwitit basically lost his base and had nothing else. And Sikwitit is now defeated. And once again, we do have probably one of the best combos on this map, but they also have one of the best combos in this map. It's once again just a thing of outplaying the other team completely. Usually, like, this matchup should be at least a little bit more competitive than what it was. And so basically we're just going to finish off Kihz's bottom base here and he's going to resign, and there goes Tensa as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed the Halo Wars video. I'll be posting a few more. I have no intentions of stopping Halo Wars videos. I'll keep putting them up as long as you guys keep watching. So hope you guys enjoyed the video and have a great day.